Therun Sarnai, Electrical Gen bless you. I think you can hear me. I think you can hear me. So, can anyone send me message? Can anyone send me a message? Can you hear me? Thank you very much. So, Dhamma friends, I am Bhante Dhammalankara from Labunurukanda Forest Monastery, North Central Province in Sri Lanka. So, we are going to discuss another Dhamma sermon. So, before we start, let's invite the Wewathenne as usually to join with us to this Yeoman service. Samanta Cakkavalesu Atra Gaccantu Devata Saddhammam Munirajassa Sunantu Sagga Mokkadang Dhamma Savana Kalu Ayang Badanta Dhamma Savana Kalu Ayang Badanta Dhamma Savana Kalu Ayang Badanta. Let's all together pay homage to our great teacher Samma Sambuddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Dear Dhamma friends, today I intend to speak another sublime Dhamma sermon. For today's topic, for today's Dhamma sermon, I selected Tathāgatasuttaṃ. Tathāgatasuttaṃ is included into the Samyukta Nikaya connected discourse. In that discourse, we can see a famous Dhamma matter, that is tiparivaṭṭaṃ dvādasākāraṃ. Many people have heard this constantly. Though you have constantly this, so many people don't know the meaning of this word. The meaning is tiparivaṭṭaṃ. Tiparivaṭṭaṃ means 3 rounds. Dvādasākāraṃ means 12 aspects. That is the meaning. So, tiparivaṭṭa, 3 rounds. If you need to realize the Nibbana, you have to complete these 3 rounds. So completing 3 rounds means all 12 aspects are the complete. So that is so if someone want to realize the Nibbana, he have to get realize about these 3 rounds and 12 aspects. Without it is very important thing to understanding about these 3 rounds and 12 aspects. Tiparivaṭṭaṃ dvādasākāraṃ. I think so many discourses we can see about these factors. So, as a practitioner, as a Buddhist follower, or as a Nibbana follower, you should have a clear understanding about these rounds and aspects. So I hope to talk about this Tathāgata discourse, Tathāgatasutta, as the 3 rounds or 3 parts. So let's go to the first. Let's go to the sutta. This is how sutta is started. Idam dukkhaṃ arya sacchanti me bhikkhave tathāgatānaṃ pubbhe annuppeka dhammesu cakkhuṃ uddapādi ñāṇaṃ uddapādi paññā uddapādi viඥā uddapādi āloka uddapādi. This is how that sutta is started. So we can go to the first round as we can go to the first round. First round is Satya Ñāṇa. First round is called Satya Ñāṇa. Second round is called Kichya Ñāṇa or the Krutya Ñāṇa. Third round is Kruta Ñāṇa. Kruta and the Satya Ñāṇa. The first round is Satya Ñāṇa. Satya Ñāṇa means the round about the knowledge. Second one is round about the action. Third one is round about the completeness, round about the finishing. That is how we can discuss about this sutta. First one, round about the knowledge. Second one, round about jnana about the knowledge, jnana about the action, jnana about the finishing or completeness. That is how we can talk about this Tathāgatasutta. So Satya means truth, the truth, the knowledge about the truth. So this is how sutta we can translate into English. This is the noble noble truth of the suffering. Thus, in the mind of the Tathāgata, I arose, light arose, wisdom arose, direct knowledge arose regarding a Dhamma never heard before. Pubbhe ananusuttesu dhammesu, regarding a Dhamma never heard before. That is the and this is the noble truth of the origin of the suffering. This is the noble truth of the origin of the suffering. Thus, in the mind of the Tathāgata, I arose, light arose, wisdom arose, and direct knowledge arose, Vijja arose, regarding a Dhamma never heard before. Next one, this is the noble truth of the cessation of the suffering. Thus, the mind of the Tathāgata, in the mind of the Tathāgata, I arose, light arose, direct knowledge arose, Vijja arose, or the science. You can translate as science, but Vijja, the word Vijja. And next one, this is the noble truth of the way leading to the cessation of the suffering. Thus, of the mind of the Tathāgata, I arose, light arose, direct knowledge arose, Vijja arose, regarding the Dhamma never heard before. This is the truth. This is the knowledge of the truth. So, when someone completes this knowledge, he completes the first round. So the special thing I want to tell you, the uniqueness of the Tathāgata knowledge. So only the Buddha can this knowledge, only the Tathāgata's mind, this first round, this Satya Ñāṇa arise. Only the Tathāgata's mind, this Satya Ñāṇa arise without any help of the others. That is the special thing. And in the Pacceka Buddha's mind, this Satya can be arised. Any other person's mind, this Satya does not occur. So if someone say, I found this jnana, I found this Satya without any help of the other, that should be known as a lie. Why? Because the Pacceka Buddha does not appear in the time in the time the Tathāgatasuttaṃ, the Sammasambuddha Dhamma is present. The Pacceka Buddha is not appear in this world during a Tathāgata is exist. So Pacceka Buddha is appear, Tathāgata or Tathāgata Dhamma is absent. In that kind of time, we can see a Pacceka Buddha. So therefore, if someone says, I found this Dhamma, so that must be known as a lie. Okay. Now, the important thing is this Dhamma, this Satya arise only the Buddha or Pacceka Buddha. So, if anyone need to realize the Nibbana, he should know. He should complete this Satya. He should complete. He should get this knowledge of the truth by listening to the Buddha's Dhamma. The Buddha went through this first round alone, but we can't go first round alone. We have to listen Dhamma from the Buddha or the disciple of the Buddha. So those days Buddha preached to the bhikkhus. Now after the Buddha, Arahanta preached this Dhamma, and then after that they brought this Dhamma. Now we can read this Dhamma from the Sutta Pitaka, Vinaya Pitaka and Abhidhamma Pitaka. Then if someone need to complete the first round, if someone need to complete the Satya Jnana, he has to listen Dhamma. He has to follow the Kalyana Mittas, or he have to read the pure Dhamma. So without associating Kalyana Mitta, or without reading the suttas, or without pay attention about the Buddha's Dhamma, they can't complete the first round, the Satya Jnana. That is the important thing. If someone want to realize, he have to complete the first round. That means the jnana about the knowledge. Jnana about the knowledge. Satya jnana about the knowledge about the truth. So he should know this is the dukkha satya. This is the noble truth of the suffering. He should be able to teach himself. This is the noble truth of the suffering. This is the origin of the suffering. This is the cessation of the suffering. This is the noble truth of the origin of the suffering. This is what the Buddha pointed out about the cessation of the suffering. This is what the Buddha pointed out about the way leading to the cessation of the suffering. So, if someone want to realize, the first thing he should complete the knowledge. So I think when we talk about the knowledge, some people think, so I don't want to complete the knowledge. So knowledge is clinging. So some people will say in that way, that is wrong thing. That is wrong thing. So first we should know those things as words. So I think you have heard so many discourses, so many suttas. We can see Tansunata Sadhukam Manasikaro. Tansunata, listen that well. Manasikaro, think that carefully. So as well as we can see some places, Sutta Data Vachasa Parichita Manasanupekita. Ditya Super Sutta, listen well. Tata, keep in the mind. Vachasa parisa, practice as words. Manasanupekya, contemplate from the mind. To contemplate from the mind, you should have those things as words. Okay. Therefore, don't think the memory is a problem. Don't think as a memory. Don't think memory as a problem. Memory as a clinging. The memory of the Dhamma is not the clinging. Is not the problem. So therefore, you have to complete this Satyajnana. If you won't complete this Satyajnana, you should have regular memory about these things. So then some people ask, so then how during the Buddha's time, how that happened? So the Lepalova Visakha, did she complete this knowledge? Yes, they have completed this knowledge. So not only that, they are the very they have complete their perfection during the previous Buddha sasanas. So now, when we think about these factors, there are uh, four persons. We can think about those four persons. Who are they? Uh, the Buddha divided people who live in this world into four categories. First one we can see as Uggatitajna, the people who have sharp mind, sharp wisdom, Uggatitajna, like Venerable Sariputta Mahathero, like Bahya Daruchiri, like Venerable uh, Kumar Kassapa Mahathero, like Venerable Mahakassapa Mahathero. They are Uggatitajna, the people who have sharp wisdom. Vigatitajna, they have to listen this Dhamma and contemplate uh, during some period of time. They are called Vigatitajna. And the next category is the Nyaya. Nyaya means they have to learn this Dhamma. They have to dedicate to learn this Dhamma long time. And after dedicating, after allocating lots of time to learn this Dhamma, they can realize the Dhamma. The fourth category is Padaparama. Padaparama is Padaparama is a person who he can only he can only listen the words. He can keep uh, his attention on the words, but he can't get the meaning correctly. However, because of that following, he can realize some factors, but he can't realize Dhamma during this life. They are called Padaparam. So the special point is Nyaya, the third category. Third category is the most people realize this Dhamma these days. So if someone want to understand about our life, we are the person, the Nyaya people. So you can understand as your life, Nyaya people. What is the why do I say in that way? So the people who in that category, they realize this Dhamma by contemplating, by reading, by discussing, so many things. So they are Nyaya people. So as therefore we have to maintain some knowledge, Dhamma knowledge. That is not the exactly that is not a clinging. So you should not think in that way. You should have that chanda. You should have that chanda for the Dhamma. Okay. So therefore, if someone want to complete the first round, he should have regular knowledge about the Dhamma. So, especially if you are going to teach to others, you should know clearly those things. And not only that, if you want to realize the Nibbana, this life, you should have regular knowledge. This is the noble truth of the suffering. This is the origin of the suffering. This is the cessation of the suffering. This is the way leading to the cessation of the suffering. So that is about the Satya Jnana. Now we can go to the second uh, round. Second round is called Kichanyana, Krutaknyana, the knowledge about the functions, knowledge about the actions. So the action or the Kich or Kruta means doing. So this is the in this part we discussed about the doing or practice. The practicing. Kicha or Kruta means practicing. Though the meaning is like that. So when we complete the first round, we have to do something. That sometime you have to go to teachers, you have to learn Dhamma, you have to discuss Dhamma. Those are also practicing. You have to when you complete the first round, you have to practice meditation. You have to uh, develop samadhi. Those are also included into the Satya Jnana. So now, therefore, sometimes you may try to practice bhavana. That is, that should be understand as a Satya Jnana, the first round. So some people try to skip the first round. That is why I suggest the topic as do not skip the first round. So therefore, before come to the second round, you have to complete the first round. So sometimes some people want to practice to learn them. Sorry, sometimes some people need to concentrate their mind on the Dhamma. So to build up the samadhi, build up the concentration, they have to make some bhavana. So that is also included into the Satya Jnana, knowledge, the Jnana about the knowledge. Now let's discuss about the second round. In the second round, we can discuss about the special four words. This is how Buddha pointed out about that in the Tathāgatasuttaṃ. Tanko panidang dukkhaṃ arya saccam bhikkhave tathāgatānaṃ pubbe ananusutesu. Tanko panidang dukkhaṃ arya saccam pariññeyanti me tata bhikkhave tathāgatānaṃ pubbe ananusutesu dhammesu chakkung udapadi, ñāṇam udapadi, paññā udapadi, viccā udapadi, āloka udapadi. That is how Buddha pointed out about that in the second round. So, pariññeya. There are four special words. You can remember those words. Pariññeya. Then the noble truth of the suffering should be fully understood. That is called pariññeya. Or noble truth of the suffering should be fully realized. That is called pariññeya. That is what we can understand as pariññeya. The end, noble truth of the origin of the suffering should be fully eliminated or should be abandoned, fully eliminated or deleted or eradicated. And a noble truth of the cessation of the suffering should be brought about himself or should be awakened himself. Noble truth of the way leading to the cessation of the suffering should be practiced, should be developed. It is called bhāvetabba. The first word pariññeya, second word pahīna, third pariññeyya, pahātabba, and satchikātabba, bhāvetabba. So these are the special words to these in this second round. We can discuss. We can pay our attention about this second about these four words. So those are the things we should do in the second round. How do we do that things? Exactly, we can do, we can practice with the help of the Satya Jnana, with the help of the that knowledge which we obtain from the first round. Therefore, without that knowledge, we can't uh, come to this round. So, how? What is the meaning pariññeyya? So, we should know dukkha, suffering. We should know. We should be uh, able to fully understood. We should know this clearly. What is the suffering? What is the dukkha? Can you tell me about the dukkha? So I think you will say about dukkha. So now pariññeyya means fully realized, fully realizing, fully understanding. So not by words, not by thinking. So it is exactly through the your special jnana, special wisdom, special eye. You have to see that. So I think you may have heard when Buddha explained about the Four Noble Truth, that this is the birth is suffering, aging is suffering, death is suffering, being with unpleasant people is suffering, separating with pleasant people is suffering. Uh, it is unhappy what if we don't have what we need, and the roughly five aggregate clinging five aggregates is suffering. Five aggregate clinging to the subject to the clinging is suffering. That is how we learn it. So especially you have to pay your attention about the five aggregates. What is the five aggregate? Rupa upadana-kanda, Vedana upadana-kanda, Sanya upadana-kanda, Sankara upadana-kanda, Vijnana upadana-kanda. The Rupa upadana-kanda, the form, the form that is called Rupa, feeling, Vedana, perception, Sanya, volitional formation, Sankara, and uh, consciousness, Vijnana. So yeah, those are the five aggregates, five aggregates, thinking of five aggregates. So we should realize these things. So normally, not the sometime, all the time, we saw this world with these five things. We don't know about that, but that is what happened. So when you see mother, father, sister, brother, husband, wife, son, and woman, man, uh, vehicles, goals, uh, country, uh, and the world, all the things, we think in that way. We saw it as in that way. So until we see those things in that way, we are in this samsara. So now we can think. You can think, no, I don't see. You can tell, no, I don't see about the mother as mother. Uh, I think as Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, Vijnana. So you will say, but that is not the seeing of wisdom or through the mind, through the direct knowledge. Okay, sometimes you will say, I don't see this world as the according to the normal manner. So you will say, but you can read as words, reading of as words, not the clear understanding, not the fully understanding. That is not the parimedia. So therefore, you should have that ability by the first round. You should get that ability by the first round, and after gaining that ability, you can see the world according to that ability. So, after you gaining that ability, you can see in this about this world according to this way. Now, after gaining that knowledge, you can see this as form, feeling, perception, volitional formation, and consciousness. Then you don't see these things. This is mother, this is father, this is son, this is daughter, this is woman, this is man, this is these are the gold, these are the precious things, these are the valuable treasures. You don't think in that way. Why? Now it is automatically uh, uh, acts in your mind because of the practice. Now, without that knowledge and practicing, you can't see in that manner to the world, about the world. So that is called parimneya. So when you see in that manner, so you don't see the valueness of the physical world. Why? You see these things as rupa and vedana and sanya and sankara and vijnana. You see in that way. You see these are the form, these are the feeling, perception, personal formation, and consciousness. You see in that manner. So then you don't see the valueness in the world. So when you don't see the valueness of the world, then you don't attach to them. You don't attach to them. Why? Everywhere you can see same things. Wherever you see, you can see the same things. There are no any valueness on those things. That is why you when you see in that way, you eradicate the desire, tanha. So therefore, seeing about the seeing according to the five aggregates, so you don't attach to them. More you see according to that, you see the you never build up the world. Which world? The world of the panch upadana, the world of the five aggregates. You don't build up that world. So that is called nirodha. Why? The world is not occur. Which world? The world of the five aggregate world. That is not occur again because of uh, clear the clear seeing, because of the uh, uh, your clear vision. What is the clear vision? You see the world as the form, feeling, perception. That is not the words. Those that seeing in is not the words. That is the vision. And so then you do that again and again. That doing is called mag, or uh, the by doing in that manner you can develop your faculties and develop your powers, develop your bojjangas. Okay, so uh, that is why it is called kicca and krutඥāna. So it is exactly when if you start that kicca jnana, you don't go back. You directly go to the Nibbana. You don't go back. But we today in the first round, therefore we go back and uh, we have to some withdrawals. But if you enter to uh, this uh, second round, you never go back. So therefore we should this is about the second round or the Kicca Jnana. Now let's move to the third round. Pruthak Tanko panidang dukkang arya saccang parinyatanti me bhikkave. Parinyatanti bhikkave tathāgatāma kubbe ananussutesu dhammesu cakkung udapadi jnanam udapadi panya udapadi vidya udapadi aloka udapadi. So after realizing these things, after coming to the arahanthood, uh, you no need to ask by anyone. If you come to the arahanthood, automatically a knowledge arises in you. It is a Dhamma reality. Paccavekka jnana. So the special wisdom arises after realizing the arahant, after become to the arahant, become an arahant. It arises. So no one need to teach us. Now you are an arahant. Now you don't have any defilements. So because of the absence of that defilement, that special wisdom, special jnana is appeared in his mind. Therefore he can understand. The life of the arahant is very pure. That pure life is very beautiful life as arahant. So he understood. I have understood the dukkha completely. I have abandoned, or I have eradicated the tanha completely. I have brought about the nibbana completely, and I have developed everything what I want to develop. He understood. That is called Krutakjnana, third round. So Kina Jati, he understand the birth is destroyed. Usitam Brahmacharya, he understand the holy life or the celibacy is completed. Katang Karaniya, he understand I did what had to be done. I have completed what had to be done. And Naparang Ittattayati Abhanyasi, he understand I never come to the any state of being. That is what we can understand. That is what he can understand after realizing the Nibbana. No one need to teach him. If you realize the Nibbana, no one need to teach you about that. Okay. So these are the three rounds. So the important thing I can see in this world, among the Buddhist people, they try to practice the second round without completing the first round. So the important thing what I want to teach, do not skip the first round, and don't don't be same. I am in the still first round. Don't be same. So therefore, do not skip the first round and complete the first round diligently. So if anyone complete the first round, he never disregard the second round. He definitely go to the second round. So therefore, nowadays you may practice bhavana, you may develop samadhi, but understand what is your position. You are still in the first round. That is what I want to discuss with you or point out with you. So Dhamma friend, this is the end of the Sutta. Now, if you have any idea or any uh, question, please send me so we can discuss about that. So we can see some people join with us today. So uh, Uttara and Manal Metta, Chintana, Ryan Martin, Janaki Amma, Janaki Balasuriya. We don't know this word. So, my friends, Chilo, Dhamma people, I think this is very important. Sutta, you can think and you can, this Dhamma, this factor, you can keep in your memory. Please read this discourse. I have given the uh, link with the post. So I think if anyone uh, don't have any idea or question, I think it is time to end the wind up the uh, discussion. Okay, then friends, let's do Anumodana. Exactly. Ryan says this is this is high level stuff. Uh, that's good idea. This is higher level stuff. Exactly. So I discuss about the uh, I discuss second round, but you don't think about that. You should not think about that. You think about the your position. Okay. You should think about your position. What is the position? The jnana, satya jnana. You should know what is dukkha, what is samudaya, what is nirodha, what is marga. So that is what we should think. Yet that is what we should learn. So without that learning, it is difficult to uh, practice your path. Any any interruption. So while you are practicing bhavana, you can complete this knowledge. While you are practicing bhavana, you can complete this knowledge. Otherwise, you will fumble with the practicing. That is why I want to discuss these points. Okay, Dhammaprend, if you don't have any ideas, let's. It is time to wind up the sermon. So, Dhammaprends, let's do Anumodana. First of all, most venerable Ankadavale Sudasa Mahathero and most venerable uh, Mankadavale Nandaratana Mahathero, most venerable Potmali Kumarakasva Mahathero, and Bhikkhu Besala, Bante Sudaso, Ayasoma, and Snipako Samanera, and all the bhikkhus around the world and all Buddhist followers, especially live joiners with us. And live joiners with us. And so now we do anumodana to devas. Akāsattā ca bhummattā devānāgā mahidikā puññantaṃ anumoditvā ciram rakkantu buddha sāsanaṃ. Akāsattā ca bhummattā devānāgā mahidikā puññantaṃ anumoditvā ciram rakkantu buddha sāvakaṃ. Akāsattā ca bhummattā devānāgā mahidikā puññantaṃ anumoditvā bodhayantu sivaṃ padam. Now I bless you. Uh, take the blessings by keeping your palms together. Abhivādana sīlisa niccang uddhāpachāyino cattaro dhamma vardhanti ayuvanno sukhang balang ayurārogya sampatti sagga sampatti mevaca ato nibbāna sampatti iminate samijjatu. Triple Gem bless all of you, and good morning, good evening, and good night.